So what's something that you want to do that's scandalous? Just selfish and self-indulgent and scandalous. So, of course, these are just terms, they're judgments, and one person's scandalous and self-absorbed is another person's typical weekend, right? And I think we do so much work to make sure that we're not the kind of people that we don't want to be. So we work really hard to not be our ex-spouse or our parent that we can't stand, or that somebody in life that drives us crazy because they do X, Y, and Z that we don't allow our own selves to do. And so we call them a bunch of labels, and we refrain from doing those things, even though those things might be the very thing that would make us the most happy. I think about that a lot with my kids because I see them just doing exactly what they want to do, and I have to fight really hard to get them to not do exactly what they want to do. And there's typically a fair amount of whining and moaning and complaining about not being able to do exactly what they want to do because they feel completely entitled. Like they're like, the world is mine, and I'm a kid and I'm here to have fun. And I think as grown-ups, we forget that they're right. Not that they're here to have fun, but that we are actually all here to have fun. I'm not saying that that is the only goal in life, but we forget to have fun in the taking care of everybody else's needs and the making sure that we're not selfish, self-absorbed, narcissistic, shallow, irresponsible. We forget to have fun. So my Grow a Pair challenge for you today is, there's not that much time left in the day, but for today, over the weekend, at some point, I want you to do something that you think is a little scandalous. Could be something unmentionable. I'm not saying break any laws, and I'm not saying cause any relational problems. Maybe it's you just wear your pajamas, your whole family wears your pajamas, or just you wears your pajamas all day Saturday and you never take a shower or put your clothes on. Maybe you're one of those schlumpy people who schleps to Target in your pajamas and pretty much slippers, and you just say, it's PJ day. My kids had so much fun when it was pajama day at school a couple months ago. Like being able to go out in public after school and go places and both be in their pajamas. They were like, this is the best thing. And I was thinking, God, that does look fun. I should have joined them on pajama day. You know, just to be like, hey, we're rocking it. What's wrong with you? Why don't you have your pajamas on? So figure out something fun. Maybe it's just, you just want to eat chocolate cake at 7 in the morning. Maybe you want to have champagne at 11 in the morning for no apparent reason. Okay, maybe you want to blow something off that you're supposed to do, and instead you all just sit and eat popcorn. When I was a kid, we had a phase, one of my favorite phases ever, where on Sunday nights we had popcorn and ice cream. We had popcorn for dinner and ice cream for dessert. And I think eventually it just moved into ice cream and we did not eat dinner on Sunday nights. This is a terrible habit, right? But it was like going to Disneyland every Sunday for us kids. We were like, this is the best thing ever. Mom and Dad, you're the best mom and dad ever, ever, ever. And I know when I let my kids do stuff that I think they shouldn't do or that isn't quite healthy or whatever, they're always like, that's the only time that I really get the love and gratitude of like, Mom, you're the best mom ever, is when I'm truly being like what I consider to be the worst mom ever. Like, okay, let's go out for ice cream even though you just ate popcorn, whatever. It's all perspective, people. But life is short. In order to get what you really, really want, you have to have joy. You got to be happy now if you want to get to the goals in your life and expect those goals and those achievements to make you happy, because they're not going to make you happy if you're not happy right now. If you're not happy now, there's nothing that you can get, achieve, win, attract into your life circumstantially that's going to actually make you happy. You either are happy now and you're working toward it, or you're unhappy now and you're working toward it, and you're going to get there and find that the unhappiness persists, that it was never in that thing in the first place. So all that to say, eat your ice cream, put your pajamas on, drink your champagne, celebrate life. It's a beautiful thing, and we forget it all the time, and we need to be reminded to come back to now, now, now. And if you have kids, Make some memories. You know, they're going to remember that day that you had ice cream all day in your pajamas and did nothing but watch movies. They're going to like, that was the best day ever. And you saved like hundreds of dollars from not having to go to Disneyland or Dave and Buster's. So that's my Grow Up Hair Challenge for you today. Shirk your responsibilities and your shoulds and your labels and just own whatever it is that you want and be okay with it. I'll catch you tomorrow.